because it is the Spirit of God functioning through their personality, with whom I blend perfectly. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. I'm inspired to read a little Dr. Joseph Murphy today, How to Attract the Ideal Husband and Wife, but I'm going to blend them together. So I'm going to make it more gender neutral and then add on as I'm inspired to do. But I also want to talk about how I understand that there are so many different collectives and different circumstances that makes it feel to you that it's impossible for you and your true love, mirror soul, the love of your life to be back together. But the circumstances themselves don't matter and they will go away. Like somehow, some way, everything will end up working itself out. And you have to trust that right now, as you're listening to this, as you're living your life, and as you're actually taking care of yourself and loving your life, that anything that needs to happen is happening. That is not up to you. So I know a lot of you, when you're doing this, you tend to normal, so don't take this wrong, but you do tend to observe and want to control your 3D. You want to control the circumstances. You want to take matters in your own hands. And you know, it happens, but it's really important that you don't do this to yourself over and over again because it can cause more pain than necessary on the journey. What came up? What was the circumstance showing you? I'm afraid I'm being rejected, abandoned, all of that stuff. I'll get further into this, but the point I'm trying to make is that you don't want to try to take over the job of that is not your role to do. Okay, you need to hand that over and detach to God, universe, source, because you don't know the way. You think you know the way, but your ego tends to mess things up. It's that simple. And I'm not meaning to put you down when I say this. I'm just telling you that I want this to be less painful for you. So anyway, I'll dive a little deeper into this. It should be a relatively short and sweet video. Before I get further into it, if you love me, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest your SP back, email a short description of what's going on and book your session with me on my website, coreunion.com. After you place the order for either the single session or a package, my scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you with my next available. All right. So just like what I was talking about, when you feel pain, at the heart of the pain, it's the fear of not being loved, not being lovable, not being good enough, that love isn't safe and relationships aren't safe. Just like if you were to hurt yourself, you hurt your body somehow, then you have to go get an x-ray, and the x-ray reveals what's within you. You don't blame the x-ray for the pain that you're feeling, right? The x-ray is a good thing. The x-ray is showing you so you can get the proper care that you need to fix whatever happened internally. So in the same way, you don't blame the x-ray for the pain that you're feeling. The pain is within you. When things come up with your mirror soul, I know that it feels very much like it's their fault or you're blaming yourself. It's not good to be blaming yourself or them. Instead, you want to just recognize this pain was laying dormant within me. And so there was a circumstance or an experience, or maybe multiple circumstances, multiple experiences that came up. And in most cases, it's actually the same thing, just happening over and over and over and over again until you handle it. So, and sometimes it's better to handle it without constantly being triggered over and over and over again for the sake of the relationship, for the longevity, for your life together. Thank you for bringing it up. I love you. I forgive you. I forgive myself. And now I need to uninstall it. A lot of people are just like, oh, I see it come up and I just don't. Okay, but if it keeps coming up over and over again, you have to uninstall it. You do that through installing a new program. So doing your inner work and doing it faithfully. And part of doing your inner work faithfully is not messing around with your 3D. It's not wanting to take matters in your own hands, because whatever came up between the two of you guys is showing you something. If at the heart of it, you don't feel like you're a priority, that you're not good enough, that you don't matter, you're not lovable, and that you're always being discarded or you're going to be abandoned, that was within you. So it got brought up to the surface, not for you to keep re-injuring yourself over and over and over again. If you guys are constantly looking at the 3D and noticing that nothing's happening and you keep reaffirming, I'm not doing something right, I don't trust myself, I don't trust them, I don't trust that this is working, I don't even know if this is true, I feel like I'm crazy, I'm fooling myself, I'm getting older, why isn't anything happening? Those are the things you want to actually catch yourself when you have those thoughts, because that's just your old self-concept. Okay, whatever you feed grows, whatever you stay aware of expands. So if you continue to stay aware of nothing's happening, expands. If you continue to stay aware of this is taking longer than it should, expands. Okay, be patient with yourself. Again, go into the forgiveness and letting go and releasing of everything. All right. So let me read this. And I pray that this inspires a lot of you to persist, have perseverance, but do it in a way where you're not draining yourself and in a way that it's not unhealthy and toxic to your mental health and to your physical health. You actually want to be enjoying your life and you want to be living from the end, embodying feeling secure, feeling loved, chosen, taken. Your person loves you as much as you love them. They're faithful, devoted, committed, loving you, adoring you, the same way you seem to be willing to move mountains to be with them. They are literally willing to move mountains to be with you. They're very intentional and very deliberate in wanting to make you happy, wanting to see you happy. And see them as being secure and confident enough that they are ready to give you that. Okay? But that you guys are together. All right. So let me just read this. And again, I'm going to change this around. I know that I'm one with God now. In him I live, move, and have my being. God is life. This life is the life of all people. We are all sons and daughters of the one Father. I know and believe that there is my perfect person there, ready to love and cherish me. I know that I can contribute to their happiness and peace. They love my ideals, and I love their ideals. For the two of us, we are equally perfect for each other. Everything that we say and everything that we do is perfect, even in our imperfections. They don't want to make me over, and neither do I want to make them over. There is mutual love, freedom, and respect. There is one mind and one consciousness. I know my perfect love now in this one mind and consciousness. I unite now with the qualities and attributes that I admire and love and want expressed through my true love. I am one with them in consciousness. We know and love each other already there in divine mind. I see the God in them and they see the God in me. Having loved them within, I must love them without. I now allow my true love into my life. This is our spiritual union, and it is in my physical 3D reality because it is the Spirit of God functioning through their personality with whom I blend perfectly. I know that I can give them love, light, and truth. I know that I can make their life full, complete, and wonderful. I now decree that they possess the following qualities and attributes. They are spiritual, loyal, committed, faithful, honest, true. They're harmonious, peaceful, and happy. And we are irresistibly attracted to each other. Only that which belongs to love, truth, and wholeness can enter into my experience. I accept my true love now. Please, in the comments below, affirm that you received this message with prayer hands and a heart. I love you so much. If you need me, just reach out and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.